It's 6 o'clock. We'll call this meeting to order, and we'll start with roll call, please.
Michelle Brecken,
Here.
TJ Dunlinger,
Here.
Stephanie Etterman,
Here.
Randy Heidman,
Here.
Cyrus Spear,
Here.
John Ward.
Here.
All present.
All right, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we'll start with, we'll look for a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Motion?
I'll second.
We've got a motion by Director Dondelinger, a second by Director Brecken. Any discussion?
Hey, Madam Chair. I was going to try to add or amend the agenda to add some items, particularly 3 items that I think we need to discuss sooner than later. Those being superintendent search, 7th board member, and future operating levy. But I get that I can't do that, but I would like for the agenda people to consider having those on for next September meeting.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor of approving the agenda as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. We do not have public input tonight due to this being a special board meeting. And we'll move on to the approval of minutes from our regular board meeting in July. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Got a motion by Director Ward, a second by Director Heidman. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. We'll move on to the consent calendar. We've got some staff changes there, donations and gifts, the GSSC agreement, the Riker agreement, and some policies with minor changes. We'll look for a motion.
I have a question. You want the motion first, or doesn't make any difference?
Sure.
Or I can ask a question. Pete, how much do we use this security service? I didn't know that we did that. I'm sure I've approved it the last 2 years.
Every day that there's school.
Every day.
Yep.
So we have the SRO plus the,
Right,
both at the high school.
right.
Nobody at
And-
Forest View.
Pardon?
No one at Forest View? SRO at Forest
Just our SRO, but the general security, they're the ones who monitor our parking lots and make sure that there aren't any violations in parking, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Plus, they also help in the building too.
Cool.
Madam Chair, I'd also like to pull the Reichert agreement. I have some questions and some statements about that. So I'd like to pull it for discussion.
Do you want to make a motion to pull it for discussion?
Yes, yep.
Okay. There's a motion by Director Ward. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second to pull the Riker agreement. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. We will move that down to under new business after number 1. So we'll move it to the number 2 spot. And we'll go back to the consent calendar and look for a motion to approve the consent calendar sans the Riker agreement.
Motion?
Second.
Got a motion by Director Dondelinger, a second by Director Ward. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. For new business, we have approval to create an addendum for the 24 through 26 coordinator and support compensation and benefits handbook. Welcome, Director Olson.
Thank you. Good to be here. Chair Spear and directors, I've got before you tonight just a amendment to the non-union handbook for some of our staff and one position in particular to move it from hourly position to a salary position based on our analysis of the duties.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
We've got a motion by Director Donnelly or a second by Director Brecken. Any discussion?
Just a question.
You said it's going from a hourly to a salary is all?
Yes.
I didn't catch that. Thank you.
Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. We will then move to the item that we pulled from the consent agenda, which is the Riker agreement for 25-26.
Thank you. So, first of all, let me just say that, compared to, what Riker first threw at us, this is improvement, and I appreciate Marcy and Carrie and Peter and this, well, Jay, I don't know who was involved in the negotiations process, but whoever was involved, you did a nice job getting it trimmed down. But in my opinion, with what we are going through with the financial crisis, it still is not suitable. I mean, it's additional, as I read it, we're cutting two routes, and it's still gonna cost us $5,000 more. You know, we're gonna have to talk about cuts sometime. That's one of the reasons I wanted to have some discussion sooner than later. I think I would like to have some transportation cuts rather than just say, okay, we're gonna give $5,000 more. Yeah, I mean, we know we can't, we know we're not gonna do an operating levy in the near future. So there's more significant cuts than, you know, that would have happened had we been able to do that. You know, I talked to Superintendent Grant about that, and I suggested maybe looking at other transportation agencies. I know that somebody, I don't remember who, but all of us got an email on trying to do our own transportation system, which up front would be significant costs. I get that. Maybe down the road, saving some significant money. Maybe we have to look at cutting more routes and picking up less students and picking up students from further away. I mean, this is where we're at. So I would rather have a discussion about cuts rather than paying $5,000 more, because I don't think we can.
And this contract is for this year, not the 26-27 year, so the
1 year.
1 year. Yep.
Well, yeah.
Because then we'll have time to look at more significant changes that we think could be made or in the busing area.
Typically, have we done 2-year contracts with,
Pardon?
typically, have we done 2-year contracts with Riker?
No.
Okay.
But because we don't know yet for next year, that's why we wanted to just do 1 year.
Is there any way that we can alter that contract to reduce it more even, rather than have, I mean, can we look at picking up further away from, I want, you know, my colleagues to weigh in too, but,
We're on the doorstep of school starting.
Yep.
Letters need to go out to families and bus cards. I don't think we'd get very far. We already played Russian roulette, so to speak, with the contract that we have, I think.
I think so too, from what I heard.
Yeah. Yep.
They'd like to have a 2 and 2, is what they told me. You know, one thing that I think you're onto something, John, is that I talked to those guys. They called me. One of the brothers did, and he told me that our ridership is down 20%. So we got rid of those 2 routes. He thought we could probably live with getting rid of 4. But I'm sure you guys figured it out. I'm not trying to get my nose in here at the last second. I'm with Peter.
Yeah,
We got a roll. It's $5,000, but with ridership being down that much, it's like we could get rid of some routes and simplify things a little bit.
Well, and the difficult part is we have 516 square miles.
Yeah.
And we don't want kids on the bus 2 hours.
yep.
Right.
That's how, when I was a kid, I was first one on, last one off. And I'd be on that, I'd get on that bus at 10 to 7 and I'd get home at 4:30. On that bus for 2-3 hours a day. I learned a lot on that bus, let me tell you. There's a lot of stuff that goes on the bus.
What is the longest bus route now? The,
Well, we gotta go all the way to just about to Garrison.
okay,
And we go just as far south to Ripley.
right.
Well, you're almost to Pequot.
Well,
I mean, you're
I mean,
2-3
the shortest
miles
one
north of
actually is
Nisswa.
going west because
Okay.
Pillager's so close. But
Yeah,
this way's the problem.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and to me, the feeling is that we're being held hostage a little bit too. Start of school, we're right at the, you know, we've gotta go for it, which irritates me. You know, we've given how many hundred, maybe how many millions of dollars to Rikers, and they know our financial situation, and, it still is irritating to me that, you know, let's try to work together to help both of us or whatever. And they did to some extent, but not, I mean, what are we gonna cut, where else are we gonna cut to get this $5,000 now or whatever? I mean, we're in that kind of a mode.
That's right.
Is there any way throughout the year that some of this can be massaged, Peter, you think? You know, once we find out what's going on with the routes and how
Well,
big
there's
they are.
always adjustments throughout the year, depending on,
Yeah.
you know, we really don't know until we don't,
John,
when school starts.
call me tomorrow.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
I got some stuff for you.
yeah.
Okay, we'll look for a motion.
So, moved.
Yep, second.
We got a motion by Director Heidemann and a second by Director Donalinger. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Right.
Aye.
Opposed, the same.
No,
Opposition. Motion carries. All right, so the last thing we have here is a listing of the future meetings. So we've got new teacher orientation on Wednesday, if folks can make it to that, and open houses next week at all schools on the 27th, on the evening of the 27th. Staff welcome back is on the 28th, and then we'll look for the first day of school and homecoming week after that, coming quickly after that. All right.
Wow, homecoming's
so
early,
what did you say about the new teacher orientation breakfast?
That is on this Wednesday at 8 a.m.
And do we usually go to that?
Yes,
yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome
Yeah.
to, yep. And it's here, right, downstairs in the gym?
Yeah, they used to do it in the gym.
Well, it's gonna be in 217.
Oh, on 217,
okay.
okay.
do we
What,
also,
at Wesby, here?
Yeah. Down the hall.
do we also need to sign up for what schools we're going to be attending to welcome students and staff back on the first day of school? Typically, we've done that.
We have done that in the past.
Yeah, we have done that.
And to my colleagues, last year and Superintendent Grant, correct, you know, weigh in here, please, but last year we gave out some little treats to all staff that came in on all welcome. I just think it's important that we try to do something like that this year, if people are willing to do that. I think we gave out chocolates last year.
Got plans.
Okay, so we don't need to? Okay,
That's set up.
On the 28th,
Yeah.
okay.
Cat's out of the bag now.
well,
Party
not
pooper.
necessarily, but
Ah, we've made plans.
okay.
What time is that welcome meeting on the 28th? That welcome back
I
meeting?
think it's at 10,
Yep.
10 a.m.
What time?
Starts at 10 a.m.
It's gonna be an hour and a half.
You can talk for an hour and a half?
No,
Just kidding.
Is it normal for homecoming to be that early? Isn't homecoming like the beginning of October usually?
it is just because of the
Schedule.
schedule that's set up and because, you know, Labor Day's really early.
Yeah, Labor Day's really early.
So, and
Can't be, well, it can't be
But
earlier.
Jack was on the radio today, and he was saying that everybody tries to figure out when they can do their homecoming. He said everybody wants it in September because the weather's usually pretty decent.
At least you gotta go outside for the game.
So that makes it pretty tough.
Yeah. All right, we will then move into a closed session for labor negotiation strategy discussion. We'll look for a motion to move into closed session.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
I,
Aye.
Opposed, the same.